Hey y'all, walking in the grocery store. I don't want to say no names. I don't want them to say something to me, but I remember working in the meat market when I first moved to Houston, and the manager used to make me get the old meat. It was green, rotten. He used to make me season it. I was trying to even wash it, but he wouldn't let me. He was like, just do what I say. And he would, they would wrap it up and sell it to the elderly people. And I cried, I didn't want to do it. So every time the elderly ladies would come and ask for the meat I already seasoned, I'd be like, and the guy, he kept watching me, and I think he was about to fire me, so I quit. I said, always made me, the new hire, season the old meat. So if you don't know, never buy seasoned meat out of the grocery store.
U.S. pork, and I'm sure you guys are like, you shouldn't have been eating it in the first place. But U.S. pork.
Y'all say y'all love Malcolm. Y'all say y'all love Malcolm, but can't put that bacon down.
Yeah, but it's banned in 160 countries because they put this chemical in it called ractopamine in the animal feed. It makes the pig grow bigger. But it's dangerous for the heart, it's dangerous for the nervous system. Banned in 160 countries. U.S. corn banned in 140 countries because they spray it with atrazine.
Right.
Atrazine is a pesticide that they did test on it, and they discovered that if you use the right amount, you can convert a male frog into a female frog. Meaning not make them gay, literally
gender change, gender bending
the
chemicals.
Gender. And if you look at what's allowed in the water supply, it's about 3,000 times the normal limit that was used to convert that frog into a female frog.
And
you get a lot of questions sometimes, like when people buy our meat, they're like, well, I opened it up and it's not red. Why isn't it red? And the reason is because the only way to keep it red is they pump gases into the packaging that artificially create a red color. So the meat naturally is never that red. When you cut it and it's first exposed to oxygen momentarily, it will bloom, it's called. It'll redden up just a little bit, and then it'll instantly start to brown out unless you pump gases into the packaging for about 10 minutes and artificially create this like red pinkish color. So we get that question a lot. And it's like, they're like, your meat's not fresh because it's brown. It's like, well, actually, it's way fresher. Our meat is brown because 5 minutes later it turns to that brown color, and then we flash freeze it. So you're like eating meat that's like metabolic, 5 minutes old, versus that red fresh meat in the grocery store might be a month old and it's sat like that, but they're using artificial gases in that packaging to create a color that's completely unnatural.
So how would people know if is there anything on a package that someone...
Oh no, they don't have to declare it. If your packaged meat looks bright red, then it is filled with artificial gases to create that. Meat doesn't look like that. But like no one knows that.
Looks bright red and juicy, but this piece of meat is not safe to eat. Believe it or not, it's been sitting out for 11 days. So how could it still look so fresh? It's because...
Ain't nobody gonna believe this. Okay, say it again.
He ain't got no guts. I cleaned him out.
It's a bowfin.
He ain't got no head. It's in the sink.
But he's still alive.
And I am fighting him left and right to scale him.
There ain't no freaking way this is real.
Yeah, it's...
There ain't no... Do it again.
Okay, wait.
This can't be real. He ain't got no guts. He ain't got no head. The hell? I don't believe that.
Alright, so get a load of this. So, this is an unopened package of bacon, right? I think we can all agree that is unopened, okay? So, it says that it's 12 ounces. I picked it up and I was like, Okay. I mean, I know these usually come in a pound, but I got the 12 ounce instead. It was like $4. So I was just curious. So let's see. Because I know everybody keeps saying that we're not getting screwed, but look at that. That's with the package. Hold on. So you can see it coming out of the package, because I know everybody thinks these are fake. This is not fake. So this is the bacon that just came out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slices in this thing. Okay, let's see how much it weighs. It says that it's 12 ounces, but we saw that it can't possibly be. It is 7 ounces. So shrinkflation isn't real, and they're not scamming us. Right.
Soon, the entire world will start eating meat printed by a printer. And here's why. The reason this meat resembles real meat so closely is because the bio-inks used by the printer for its creation are actually stem cells extracted from cows and then grown in a lab. Once there are enough cells, a computer decides the shape of the meat, the ratio of fat to meat, and then the printing process begins. Look at these details. They are identical to real beef. And when it is ready and served, you won't even feel the difference. Even the smell will be the same. Many tech companies have already set their sights on the promising area of printing. To grow expensive and rare Japanese meat, you need at least a few years. But printing allows this to be done in just 2 minutes. Plus, there's no need to slaughter 900,000 cows daily, not to mention other living beings. Besides, it's cheaper and can be produced in much larger volumes. Only advantages, unless it turns out over time that there are some drawbacks. And here the question is, would you eat meat knowing it was printed by a printer?
Meat, because it does the body good.
What about fish and shrimp?
No, not fish. African people, we're not supposed to be eating meat because it does the body good.
What about fish and shrimp?
No, not fish, especially not shrimp. Shrimp is full of defecation. Shrimps is made to clean the ocean. If y'all keep eating all the shrimps and eating all the catfish out of the sea, then what's going to keep the ocean clean? For the ocean can give us planktons and give us oxygen. A lot of people think most of the oxygen come from the trees, but majority of your oxygen that you breathe in actually come from the ocean.
No lobster.
No. Lobster is a sea. That's a sea monster.
God, man, I'm down for change.
This is what I'm saying.
God,
I just want you to look at. So you're not supposed to eat anything that's. Why would you eat a bottom feeder? Would you eat a cockroach? That's a shrimp.
Depends on how they cook it.
But you funny. A cockroach is the cousin of a shrimp. So a cockroach is a land shrimp. A shrimp is a sea cockroach. Same family, they got the same last names and everything. Same thing as a crab and a spider.
What's the last name?
I can't think of it right now, and I don't want to say nothing wrong on here because they love to tear me apart. Yeah. But if you look it up, they're in the same exact family. The spider and the crab is in the same exact family. What we have made basically the trash cans of the ocean and the trash cans of the earth are delicacy. But this is the same thing that happened in slavery, where they gave us a pig and gave us the most nasty, horrendous parts of the pig, and then we turned it into a delicacy, like chitterlings.
Somebody please tell me I'm not tripping. Look at this, y'all. It look like human skin. But when you turn to the other side, it's smooth. Oh my.
All right, so get a load of this. So this is an unopened package of bacon, right? I think we can all agree that that is unopened, okay? So it says that it's 12 ounces. I picked it up and I was like, okay. I mean, I know these usually come in a pound, but I got the 12 ounce instead. It was like $4. So I was just curious. So let's see. Because I know everybody keeps saying that we're not getting screwed, but look at that. That's with the package.